I guess let's look at this question. This question says that okay, this was in CAT 2020, right? So a gentleman decides to treat a few children in the following manner. He gives half of the total stock of the toffees and one extra to the first child, and then half of the total of the remaining with one extra to the second child, and continues giving away in this fashion. His total stock exhausts after he takes care of five children. That means once he's dividing the chocolates among five children, he does not have any chocolates. Now, if you remember, we had seen this kind of question in our first class of linear equations in one variable, right? So the best way to go ahead is backwards. So let's do this exercise first. So if he has 2x chocolates, half of this becomes x, and then one more is given. Okay. That means how many are remaining? Remaining will be 2x minus of x plus 1. That will give you x minus 1. Now, this chapter is repeated 5 times. So let's come backwards. Okay. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, and stage 5. This makes your job pretty easy. If you're following this approach, you should be able to get the answer in, I guess, around 60 to 75 seconds. Now, if I'm taking x minus 1 is equal to 0, then I get the value of x is equal to 1. If x is equal to 1, then this value becomes 2x. Okay, so this value becomes 2. Clear? So half of 2 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. So he has already given 2 and then he's remaining with 0. Now, this will be the amount, that is, this will be the number of toffees here. Now again, if x minus 1 is equal to 3, then what is the value of x? 2, then the value of x will be equal to 3. If x is equal to 3, this value is 2x. Okay. So this becomes 6. So you can check half of 6 is 3. 3 plus 1 is he has given 4 and he's left out with 2 and the cycle is continuing. So he had 6. Now if x minus 1 is equal to 6, that means what is the value of x? The value of x is equal to 7. If the value of x is equal to 7, 2x will be equal to 14. Right? So remember one thing very clearly, since this is x minus 1, you have to add one more here. So x minus 1 is equal to 14, which means the value of x becomes 15. If x is equal to 15, this becomes how much? 30. Similarly, we have if x minus 1 is equal to 30, then the value of x is equal to 31. If this is 31, then this becomes 62. So therefore, the number of toffees that this guy started with is 62 toffees. And if you want, you can also cross check. Half of 62 is 31. 31 plus 1, he has given 32 toffees. Left out are 30 toffees. Moving forward with 30. Half of 30 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16 given to the kids. Remaining are 14. Half of 14 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8 given. Remaining is 6. Half of 6 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4 given. Remaining is 2. Half of 2 is 1. 1 plus 1, 2 is given. Remaining is 0. So therefore, our answer goes perfectly correct. So how many toffees did he start with initially? He started with 62 toffees initially. So I repeat, if you remember this model from our first equations class, I would be really happy if you are converting this question in less than 75 seconds. However, I don't think so. We should be taking any number which is more than 90 seconds to solve this question. So start following this approach and simplify your time. Thank you, guys.